Hey guys, my name is Darrell Addison. I'm the founder and inventor of a growing system called Torpedopot. Well, all you do, see those behind me? They grew these peppers. Is put your seeds and your plants in this planter and it grows your food for you. Torpedopot is a miniature irrigation system that grows a huge amount of food. This small planter right here grew 27 tomatoes. We're not messing around. Those planters behind me, well, we're about to grow over 1,000 peppers. You're looking at 750 right now, and we're not even full season. As long as it gets hot, we'll get more peppers, and it'll grow tremendously. Torpedopot has a built-in irrigation system that not only waters, but it feeds your plants for you. All you do is put your seeds and your plants in that planter, and by goodness, you'll have food for the rest of your life. You'll never have to travel back to the supermarket again in your life because Torpedopot grows all of your food. Now, unlike other growing paradigms that are out there, Torpedopot grows more food than aquaponics, hydroponics, and traditional gardening together combined per square foot. We grow more food per square foot than anything in the world, combined, all together. Its advanced irrigation system not only does it water, but it feeds your plants for you. The planter has been designed to repel bad fungus and bad bacteria and to develop good microorganisms that cause your food to grow. In its design, it's the water pass through, this toxicity of the materials that you're having. There's no planter out there that grows your food for you. All there are just little pots that were created. But nothing in the world grows your food like Torpedopot. All you do is put your soil in, put your plants in, put your seeds in, turn that knob right there, little hose in the back, and you will have more food than you've ever seen before in your life. 740 green peppers, 150 eggplants. Who does that? Who does that? Torpedopot does that. My name is Darrell Addison. I'm the founder and inventor of a growing system called Torpedopot. And Torpedopot is going to be able to feed your family for the rest of your life. Our planters, we expect them to last you between 5 and 15 years. That's our goal. All you do is buy your Torpedopot once, and you just use it over and over and over and over again. The planters you see behind me, well, they were growing a lot of things before I put these peppers in here. Tomatoes, they were growing eggplants, they were growing radish, and we grew, like, in one planter, maybe about 2 to 3 pounds of radish. Torpedopot is no joke. Our peppers that we grow are healthy and pure. It'll be hard to find one defect in all of these peppers. Not one defect. Who does that? Now, remember, with Torpedopot, you don't have to be there to water your garden. You never water. You don't have to feed. We require supplementation once a week, organic supplements, and that's all you have to do, nothing else. I go back every once in a while, I see a weed, like when I was picking my peppers, I haven't weeded anything. I saw my peppers, I picked them up, I saw a weed, I pulled it out. But otherwise, I don't do anything with my food. My food grows by itself. Now, the reason why this has to be an automated growing system is because a lot of people are overwatering and underwatering their plants. A lot of beginners don't know how to they don't understand their food. The food that they've been introduced to has been in packages. So seeing something like this growing so perfectly is not something they're used to. So what Torpedopot does, it removes them from the process. We don't want them to grow food. You know how come? Because when they underwater, overwater, they decrease the plant's life cycle by at least 10 to 15%. So we eliminate it and we make everything automatically. So this is an automatic watering system that has a timer behind it that feeds hundreds of Torpedopots. You never come outside and water. But when you hook the system up to one spigot, you can water hundreds of planters. And if one planter could kick me out from 65 to 300 peppers, well, just imagine what 100 planters can do. You should be able to open up your own business and develop any food product that you want. I wish you could smell this. I can just smell the peppers. I can smell the heat. I can smell the, I can just smell it. I smell the living organisms that are sitting before me. And they're so beautiful. They are so beautiful. I've never seen things so beautiful before in my life. Eggplants are strictly beautiful. I've never seen things so beautiful before in my life. I don't water, I don't feed, and they take care of me. And I just think this is an amazing growing system, amazing opportunity for everyone to have their own growing system. Especially in many countries where you cannot turn the ground over, it is not fertile. All you do is put your seeds in that planter, put your plants in that planter, and it grows your food for the rest of your life. Now, we have various packages for Torpedopot. We understand that a lot of you that are in places, off-grid places, you don't have electricity. So we have packages where you can order 20 Torpedopots, 4 Torpedopots, 20 Torpedopots, 50 Torpedopots, and 100 Torpedopots. What we do is that we supply all of the seeds and all of the organic supplements to take you off the grid for 2 years. 2 years off the grid with our packages. And that's not it. Once you start to grow your food, then the second and third year, you're on your own. Why is that? Because you have enough seeds to continue on for the rest of your life. See all this food right here? All the seeds I need to grow the next season is right here. That's all I need. I'm ready to start my next season of food. Torpedopot is an amazing wonder of the world. You're looking at 750 peppers, but you know what we're growing back there? We'll grow over 1,000 peppers. This is just partial harvest. We're not even finished harvesting the food back there yet. We just decided to show you this so you can see what's going on, so you'll know what to do. But for those individuals who are in remote places where there's no electricity, don't worry about it. We got you covered. We'll be able to drop a power supply and the pumps and the wiring and everything necessary to make you fully sustainable and off the grid for 2 years. 2 years off the grid for 2 years. That is our goal. So when you order our packages and our products, be prepared to walk away from it all. We invented this and designed it for even third world nations who don't have a stable supply of electricity, therefore they don't have a stable supply of water. And so our system will enable them to feed themselves and their families for the rest of their life. Torpedopot is a wonder of the world and has changed my life. I don't need to tell you the amount of nutrition that I have with my Torpedopots. It's just unbelievable. I don't even see any imperfections. You know what's so good about all this is that people talk about carbon sequestration. Well, with these Torpedopots, the whole objective of growing these things is to draw carbon out of the air. This is the fastest, most efficient system for drawing carbon out of the air and growing and eating your food. Because that's what is exchanged. We're getting free carbon to give you free food. Once you purchase these Torpedopots, you'll have free food for the rest of your life. Free food, just imagine. Free food. All you're doing is pulling that carbon out of the air and you're exchanging it for this fruit right here. Now, what type of carbon are we talking about? That's why Torpedopot does so well in inner cities and places where there are a lot of people, because when there's a lot of people, there's a lot of carbon, there's a lot of gas, there's a lot of waste. Your body emits gas and emits waste. Plants use that, convert it over to food for you. That's why in those areas, we have the highest density of food production than any place else. Because of you. Plants are the balance. When you take Torpedopot and you put your seeds in this planter, it creates the balance that you're looking for. In other words, by pulling carbon out the air, not only will it grow food for you, but it creates healthiness for you and your family. Your health. That's what we're talking about. That's what I want, your health. And I'm going to tell you something. It's like nothing I've ever seen before. Torpedopot is the world's first self-growing planter. But again, all you do is put your seeds in that planter. Put your plants in that planter. And it grows your food for you with no human intervention. We never water. We never feed. We only supplement. And you too would have, mid-season, this is only the second harvest, okay? We got 2 more harvests to go. 750 peppers. You too can have what we have. And it's absolutely beautiful. We wouldn't want to eat it without you. So we want you guys to get on board, get your torpedo pots, develop your systems. These planters will be sold worldwide because right now the food supply is not up to our standards. It doesn't live up to a lot of people's standards. It's not wholesome. Now, we don't like to use the word organic. Organic to us is a waste of time. When you put your plants and your seeds in this planter with this self-irrigation system and a control knob right here, well, not only does it water and feed your plants for you, but we don't use the word organic because organic doesn't mean anything to us. What is it, carbon-based? Is that what organic means? Is that a new standard that has been set by law? But let me tell you what we do. We believe in biotic. Torpedopot grows your food. We use the chamber in this planter has been constructed to create a living biotic environment so that your food, once you put your seeds in there, can grow and grow and grow and grow. So much so, you will never run out of food. You will have food for the rest of your life. And that's just it. This is complete sustainability. Complete sustainability. It will immediately take you off the grid. And I will be shocked if you're not off the grid for the rest of your life. Like I said, your gardening, when you put one seed into the ground, you have to pay money to get it to grow. You have to pay fertilizers, you got to till the ground, you got to turn it over. It's polluted, so you got to take care of it for the animals and the rats and all this other stuff that's on the ground. Then you got, oh my gosh, you got to create bulwarks to protect it from so many things around it. The soil, you have to haul it in. You got to use a shovel, spade, all that stuff, get your stuff. So Torpedo Pot, we don't have that problem. Again, with us, all you do is put your seeds in the planter, put your plants in the planter, and let it grow your food for you. All you do is supplement once a week, and you'll have perfect food like you've never seen before. You tell me someone who can guarantee you or forecast, like we have been able to see, 158 plants in 10 feet of growing area. I don't know anything in the world that can do that. And do it consistently year after year after year. I don't know any system in the world that does that. But Torpedo Pot does. Torpedo Pot is the world's first self-growing planter. You will need no other tools. You don't have to buy tractors. Remember now, why do you need a tractor? In 20 feet, I'm growing over 1,000 to 2,000 peppers. Why do I need a tractor for that? 20 feet now, which means that, sheesh, I'm estimating, okay? And 100 feet, how many think will be able to grow? Dude, Torpedo Pot, let it grow your food. It's a fully automated system. You have the knob here in the front. You attach a hose in the back. The Torpedo Pot does the rest. From a timer, water flows through, and from there, that's where all the action takes place. See, we're not interested in growing food. I know, you see a lot of food here, right? We don't care about growing food. Why? There's so many different types of food out there. We're not interested in growing food. We're interested in growing the microbes that are in the soil. And we give them the responsibility of growing your food. That's why there's no blemishes on this food. And that's why it's the most healthiest food in the world. I don't have to go to the store to buy my food. I don't have to get up and say, hey, you know, let me go to the supermarket and buy my food or go to this place to buy my food. I don't need that at all. All I do is walk outside, grab my food, and carry it back in the house. And I'll eat it for the rest of my life. I'm going to put this in a bag. I want you to be here and watch me put this in a bag. I got to cut up the eggplants. I normally shave them down. Then I store them. But let's put some of this in a bag. You guys ready? Let's get a bag for this stuff. See if we can get this thing started. Let's see what we can do here. I think I will need more bags. We'll give this a try. Once I bag this up, it's going directly into the freezer. Now what I did is that I took these peppers and I created a nice chili yesterday night. I took a lot of them, just filled up the chili with a huge amount of peppers. And so when I eat my food, I'm guaranteed to have health. I don't have to worry about not having or not being healthy. I'm always eating healthy with Torpedopot. Not worried about it. Isn't that beautiful? Let's try another one. You ready? Okay. So Torpedopot, when I say it grows your food, it grows more food than you've ever seen before. And it grows in lots and lots of it. Isn't that amazing? Man, 750 peppers. Who does that? I'm not even counting the eggplants. Oh my gosh. Gotta get some more bags. Give me a minute. I love this, man. Great job. I love my job. 1 minute. For those who don't know, these are Torpedopots. These are self-growing planters. And they grew over 750 peppers, banana peppers. All I did was stick my seeds and I put them in that planter right there. And it grew me a lot of food. More food than I could have ever grown in the ground. And so my harvest is continual harvest. I don't have a problem with food ever again because my Torpedopot grows it for me. Isn't that amazing? I love my Torpedopot. The reason why I like it so much is it gives me food security. I never had food security like this before. When I know that I have a food that will grow for me anytime that I want, when I want, where I want. So a lot of my food, my peppers and my radish and my greens, all I do is put them in the Torpedopot, and then within 9 days I have food. That's the whole concept. The concept is to get food available to you when you need it and when you want it. That's amazing. I love this. So I always tell my clients, see how long it's taken me to harvest my food? Well, this is how long it takes you to grow your food. Anytime it takes you more time to grow your food than to harvest your food, the method you have is wrong. Food should be a collection process. It should be a multiplication process. Seeds should be multiplying, not dying. You shouldn't have to spend money to grow food because it grows naturally. I might get a little bit more. Nah, I'll just do it the way it is. Amazing. I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it. Oh my gosh. Maybe that should all go in one bag right there. We'll see. We'll find out. So, all of you who are gardening, if you're not spending more time collecting your food off the vine than you are preparing it to grow and killing weeds and pinching it to try to get it to grow more. We don't have a viewpoint of scarcity at Torpedopot because our food grows. So we don't have to train our food to, because we're afraid that it's going to die. Our problem is that our food lives so long throughout its full life cycle that we hope that we can contain it because of all the good. $750 peppers. Dude, who does that? I don't know anybody who does that. Nobody who does that. At all. They can get them all in his last bag. You put your seeds in that planter, or put your plants in this planter, and it grows your food for you. You'll never have a problem with food again in your life. My problem is where to store all this food. I got so much of it. I got to find out how to store it, where to store it. Now, I normally I can grind it and chop it up and then use it as a puree, but I'm not going to do that. When you're growing organically, and I hate to use the word organic, but when you're growing biotic means that we have what is called a sustainable biotic environment. Where Torpedopot, when you put your seeds in that planter, and you put your plants in that planter, you turn that knob, pull the plug in the back, it creates a sustainable environment that grows your food for you. That means that plant will be sustained for its full life cycle. You don't have to worry about it dying. It's very hard to kill a plant in a Torpedopot. The only thing you have to do is supplement. You don't water, you never feed. You supplement once a week, and you'll have just as much food as I have. I think we're almost done. There you go. That's about it. Yeah, I think that's about it. I think that is about it. Isn't that beautiful? Dude, that's food. And it's so beautiful. You want to weigh these and see what they weigh? Let's find out. It's always good to check them out and see what's going on. You ready? Okay, let's go get a scale. Okay, let's see what we got here. I'm not going to tear the bag. Well, I can tear the bag, but it's just so, I'll pull one bag out and tear it. It's minuscule compared to the overall weight, but just to keep you guys happy, I'll do it. Okay, here we go. Let's give it a try. Put the bag on, tear it. Okay, there you go. Tear it. All right, bag number 1, what do you weigh? 4 pounds, 8 ounces. Bag number 2, what do you weigh? I think we're running out of space here. Do some of this over here to give us more space. Okay. 4 pounds, 8 ounces. Bag number 1. Bag number 2, what do you weigh? Some peppers flying around here. Thought I had them all in bags. Let's put them all in bags. 4.5 pounds. What do you weigh? I weigh, I think I might have cut off. Okay, go back to one. Bag back on. 0.4. Oh, the battery's low. That's the reason why. Oh, guys, I'm so sorry. I got to change the battery in it. Battery's low. Oh, not prepared for this meeting. 4 pounds. Yeah, his battery's low. So, 4 pounds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. We're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 17, 18. Let's say about 18, 19, 20 pounds of peppers. so far from this harvest. 750 peppers. And it's absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. All right, well, I just want to show you what you can do with your food. And with Torpedopot, the self-growing planter, why your food will last you for the rest of your life. Because all you do is put your seeds and your plants in that planter. This is an advanced irrigation system. It waters and it feeds your plants for you. It increases decomposition. See those planters behind me? Well, they've been growing food for a while now, and they've been doing a great job. Darryl Addison, Torpedopot.com. Darryl Addison, Torpedopot.com. I'm very satisfied with what we've been able to do. And this is only half the harvest, and we've got already 750. So you can imagine what I'm looking for. I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you so much for your time. Bye-bye.